like my, you know, if I keep talking at a normal volume, I think I'll be louder than the rain. So we're gonna go with it. Hi. I'm sorting my magic cards today. That's what I'm doing. Can you see that big box right there? That one right there? That's where all the magic cards are gonna be going. Technically I still need to put these, so just artifacts, in there. I'm not doing that yet though. So you see it. It's a stack. A stack of various magic cards that are sorted the old way I used to sort them, but I won't sort them a new way. So here we are. Hello, hi. There's no one here yet, but it's okay. I'm sorting these anyways. They're gonna get sorted regardless. I might as well turn my webcam on though. That and I've basically just been playing Overwatch like every day, and I'm like, I want a break from Overwatch. Feature, artifact, instance. Eventually I might actually build a deck on stream, but that will be later. I like Magic the Gathering. I like Magic the Gathering. This is not going to be as well as my video game streams, but that's okay. I've just accepted my lot in life. It's called I wanted to sort my magic cards, of which I have so many. Enchantments, yay. Creature. There's so many cards. So yeah, bit of a more calmer stream today. Nothing that major. Just chilling. Just me and the toaster. Okay. Tap 7 to draw 2 cards. Really? It's such a bad card. I mean, I guess if you like really need it, but like. I don't know, at least for me, if I'm at that point in the game, I've already accepted that I'm not winning. I'm also keeping an eye out for snakes. I need more snakes for my Hapatra deck. These are sorceries. I guess like also keeping my eye out for rogues. I grab like most of them, basically. Yeah. Maybe I should just like pull my cards up here. At the same time, like my light is like right there. So like I could move the light. I could also just sit like this. You'll never know. Who knows? Who knows what I'm doing anymore? These are sorcery, creature, artifact, more sorceries, lots of sorceries. Creature, we're in the reds. Right now I'm looking at, it's from Brothers War. Fascinating stuff, really. Start talking like Captain Baby, but it's just my magic card. Let's see Paul Allen's commanding card. Oops, green enchantment aura. I don't even know. Oh no, it is upstairs now. I could, in theory. I'm not gonna. Two enchantment auras for creatures. Yeah, you can see the cards. Eventually I'm gonna go through find all the mana rocks and mana dorks and put them with the mana. I won't ever find them if they're with where they should be. I guess where they should be is where they'll be most helpful to me. Spider, a beast, another beast. Construct. Again, we're in the green section, so I gotta keep my eye out for snakes. Sorcery. I don't think this counts. Like, there's not really what I meant when I said I need snakes. Like I need like snake creatures, not a snake in the art. Still, it's cool art. Extend creature. Their instance. Yep, and this is like just artifacts. Oh, now who would have thought? That's one stat. And that's what this stream is gonna be. It's just gonna be me looking through and doing and performing an autism for the AdSense. If you give me more money, I'll get more magic cards. And I'll just sort the magic cards. There's no one watching. There's no one watching. It's just you, viewer in the future, for some reason, who's probably me, being vain. I watch my own streams. I don't watch them that often. Enchantments. Sorceries. It's hard to look through here for snakes. I already poached all of them. Also very pretty art. Like that's the thing of magic cards. Magic cards are just some of those beautiful art. I love Magic the Gathering. I'm a fucking nerd. Ahaha. No one cares about my magic stream. It's fine. I am fine. That's an enchantment, alright. This is just phase 1 of sorting. There are multiple phases. Okay, oh my gosh. Something got messed up in the sorting, apparently. This. I'm looking through and I'm like, huh? Why is this done the way it's been done? And I'll let her know. Oh, that is Chincotaxius, I guess. Really, I didn't know who Chincotaxius was when I was playing this game at first. I was like, no, isn't that monkey people? Or I was looking at this, the art first, Spellpierce. I was like, oh, I guess that is Chincotaxius. I actually know that guy now. At first I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. The colors are pretty. And now I'm like, oh, that's Chincotaxius. I know him. He fucked off at the end of March of the Machines and is still out there. He's like a ghost story. Like some say he haunts the multiverse to this very day. Like, it's just a story. Well, it's really scary. It's just a story, babe. Don't worry about it. I have a ridiculous amount of magic cards. You think I don't have a lot of magic cards, and you actually wonder how many magic cards I have. It's like, it's a ton of magic cards. Anyways, hi new people that joined. Hello. I'm sorting my magic cards. It's self-explanatory. I don't do the enchantment thing. You can't see it because I only have one camera. I got like little piles. This is just creatures. And I have a stack right here. You can't see it, but it's right there. Actually, I wonder. Just because. Okay, you cannot see. Okay. See my trash can, which is right next to my desk. But there's a giant stack of magic cards. This isn't even my entire collection, it's just the collection, the part of the collection I haven't sorted yet. Just I have a lot of magic cards, and so I am sorting them all. what some might say to be a fuck time. And be correct. You've entered the green section. Yay. I wish there was a more interesting way to do this, like if I could actually show the cars, but I only have one camera, and so we make it work. You get one angle, and occasionally the angle can zoom in. But yeah, we got one angle. Coiling Stalker, I have that one already in my list, because there's like, I have like 7. I have so many magic cards. Take a shot every time I say I have so many magic cards. Because I really do. It just never stops. Oh, Heir of Ancient Fang. I already have one of those. What else? At the moment we're going through some Kamigawa. We're in Kamigawa Nyada. I need to put things over here because the here blocks my light. Why is eBay giving me a notification? eBay, what do you want from me? Nothing. I don't care if it's 25% off someone's shop. I don't have money. What am I buying? Like, do I have an Orochimaru? We're gonna put this one off to the side. I'm also gonna drink some more coffee. I love coffee. Speaking of coffee, have y'all heard that CoffeeZilla is getting sued by Logan Paul? Look, all I'm saying is I cannot wait to see Logan Paul put in his place. You know, justice for CryptoZoo and all that. I don't know, I'm trying to make conversation. I just finished up the Kamigawa cards. We're moving on to one of the Innistrad sets. This looks like it's just a miscellaneous Crimson Vow, because I know I have more Crimson Vow than this. Miscellaneous Crimson Vow. Shamanara's. You have a Cruel Witness. It's just a bird with a lot of eyes. I love it. I love birds with a lot of eyes. Sorceries, instants, enchantments. There's sorcery, a zombie, more zombies, just random creatures. Oh, this is a cool looking one. The Wandering Mind. Very cool. It's a brain lens. It does not have any flavor text, but it's an is it horror. 3 costs, 1 of each. It's cool. Cool card. I don't know what to do with it, but I have it. That is a thing I own. And that's what I'll do is I'll just keep going and keep talking, and occasionally I'll be like, hey, look at this cool card I own. And everyone's gonna be like, wow, that is a really cool card. It's a common girly pop. And I'll be like, yeah. I still think it's cool. Like this Vile Spawn Spider. I just think it looks neat. Anyways, the spider's gone. Let's see. Next big, we're gonna go through this stack now, which is more Crimson Vow. Which I think there's also some, I want to say it's not just Crimson Vow. No, it is just Crimson Vow. I could have sworn there was some Midnight Hunt in here, but no, it's just Crimson Vow. Unless I'm wrong. No, I was wrong. There is some Midnight Hunt in here. It's just all mixed together. It's the Innistrad Zone feature. Anyways, it's probably mostly Crimson Vow. I cared infinitely more about Crimson Vow than Midnight Hunt. I just think vampires are cooler. I don't really have much to say on that. I just think they're cooler. I've always thought vampires are cooler. Nothing against werewolves. Like, werewolves are pretty cool. But I just think vampires are cooler. They got like that Victorian upper class horror thing going on. I I like the tropes that come with vampires more. I'm infinitely more of a vampire girl. Like if you actually look into Dracula, like the OG Dracula novel, like all of the Dracula being a metaphor for illness, like that. I eat that shit up. I am a huge fan of vampirism being like an actual fucking illness. Like, I like the whole like it's a curse or whatever, but it's like but like I really like if you start veering into this is an illness territory, it's like let's gut. Using it as a metaphor for illness, using it as a metaphor for addiction, using it as a metaphor for like what is it? Like colonialism. I think I might have seen that once or twice. Not in Dracula, but just in general. Like you could do a lot with vampirism. You could do a lot with werewolves as well in lycanthropy, but like I don't know. I feel like the best way to do werewolves is like a metaphor for sexism. I want to see more of that. Anyone got any recommendations for like werewolves being like I don't want to say feminine rage because it's kind of reductionary, but I don't think that it's been I don't think there's like a more common categorization yet at the very least, a common label for that at least. I don't know. I feel like there's something there. Got the gluttonous guest. I don't know. I need to show something on screen. This like ritual. I think it looks neat. It's sorcery. Here's one. The Rotai Gargantua. It's a zombie kraken. It costs 5, 2 of which are notably black mana, 3 are just neutral. It's a 5/4, it's got exploit, and when it exploits, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Pretty cool stuff. Obviously, I also like the zombies, but that's more so because I actually have a reanimator deck. So I have a Gisa and Gerald deck, and so I care a bit about zombies. Just a sploosh. Love some necromancy dancing. Sorceries, creatures, of which I have so many. This is just creatures right here. No, stay there. Features. Oh, look at that! Artifact equipment is bramble armor. That's pretty cool. Bramble worm. You know, so on and so forth. Oh yes, the spiked ripsaw. I love giving random creatures the chainsaw, especially when it doesn't make any sense for it to have. It's like here's my enchantment creature, sky turtle. For the turtle. No, not for you, Volo. The turtle. For the turtle. A chainsaw for you. End of that stack. Now we move into Shadows over Innistrad. I love Innistrad. Probably like my favorite plane that they go to because it's just weird and creepy, and that's where the Eldrazi were. Like I know the Eldrazi were in Zendikar, but it was a different vibe when the Eldrazi were at Zendikar than when the Eldrazi were in Innistrad. The Eldrazi and Innistrad feel very like color out of space, king in yellow. We're gonna kill you. Well, I mean, they were gonna kill as well. But, like, it felt cooler. It felt cooler in my opinion. I miss the Eldrazi every fucking day of my life. I want the Eldrazi back. I know the next big guy, it's been confirmed. The next big bad is what's his face? Little Bolas. Fuck, I dropped so many sorceries. 1 second. I returned. It was seamless. You didn't even notice I was gone. Wait a second! Wait a second! Is a common? One white mana, you gain 5 life? This is before Commander was a thing. This is common! It's a sorcery, but still principle of the matter. That's insane. That's nuts. It's like actually insane. It's up there with that like that one green instance like Tommy of safeguarding or something. I have one. I know I have one in my Bolo deck. It's Bolo at Master Chef. The amount of times I've used that to save my sweet precious Triskaidekaphile, my sweet precious baby Triskaidekaphile, who has won me so many games. Playing a fun deck. Creature, instance. More creatures. Do love the Mad Prophet. He's got flavor text. He has flavor text, everyone. I've seen it. Seen the end, seen the beginning of the end. Not death, no, transcendence! I feel a kindred spirit, honestly. I too would like to see the Eldrazi come back. We're on the same page. Not really. Not entirely on the same page. I don't think he was like super stoked about the Eldrazi coming back. But like when Phyrexia Obi-Wan was happening, once Jace got completed, I was like, okay, so Umbrasel's coming back with the steel chair, right? Right? Right, with the steel chair. Right? She's breaking out of the moon. Right? And then she did it, and I was like, Emrakul, baby! Please! Please! I'm still waiting. Emrakul just like, maybe I will leave the moon. Me waiting on the outside. Like, Emrakul, I've been waiting for you. She's like, nope, I'm going back in the moon. It's not worth it. This bitch too weird. Back in the moon I go. Oh, and there's more cards on the other side. I guess we have moved to Eldritch Moon. Yippee, I love Eldritch Moon. I think the consensus is most people don't like Eldritch Moon, but I'm not most people. I like Eldritch Moon. I like contingency play. If Jace Beleren is in the art, I probably have that card. I love Jace Beleren. He's just a funky little guy. He lost his memory again. And I'm so happy. I shouldn't be happy that he lost his memory again, but I am. Hey, look at this. Gang, look. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. I'm trying to show off 2 cards at once. It's not working. It's more Jace Beleren. Also, when I said that we were moving to Eldritch Moon, I lied. It's Eldritch Moon and also Shadows of Innistrad still. Oh, this is one of my favorites, just because I think the art looks really pretty. Spontaneous Mutation. Yeah, Spontaneous. I said that right. It just, I love the shade of blue they used. I'm looking at the viewfinder right now, and like it literally looks like it's glowing. Like it's done so well. It's done so well, the art, and I love it. One of my favorite cards for the art. I don't really care about the actual art. I do love that art. I am fine all alone. Another one for a similar reason, Grotesque Mutation. I just think it looks cool. Not as cool as Spontaneous Mutation, because Spontaneous Mutation actually looks like it's glowing. This one just looks gross. I think this I have a favorite art for murder, and it's... Ah! No, I dropped one! It's this art. It's my favorite art for murder. Solely because when I was learning how to play Magic the Gathering back in high school, I was borrowing my brother's Warsaw Vampires deck. And this was like the exact, I think this is like the exact cards. These two. This one is actually from Eldritch Moon, not M19, but that's besides the point. That was the art, that was the exact art that I learned to play on. I was like, wait, I could just kill your thing. And I was from Pokemon. I played a lot of Pokemon card game. And so I was like, that's like the coolest thing. Is it's just like just can get rid of your. It was just I was like that's like my favorite card. It allowed me to just kill all this stuff. And it was great. This is me. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be trying to stab, but I wouldn't be stabbing, but I would be surrounded by tentacles. I whisper some, and Morocco whispering into my ear, just like, stop being, just like, hey, can you not? And I look at her and I'm like, I'm waiting patiently for you to come back, Molly, and you should be like, please stop being so weird. I'm begging you. I'm not coming out of the moon, and then I cry. Artifacts! I think this looks really pretty. It's the Shard of Broken Glass. I just think it looks neat. I don't really care what it does. So many of these cards are like, I don't care what it does. I just think the art looks pretty. Alright, we are moving on to... let me get all of them in my hands. Drum roll, please! Dominaria United! And also a little bit of Dominaria Remastered. If you just joined, hi, welcome. I am sorting my Magic cards. And also talking about Magic the Gathering while I do so. But yeah, sorting my Magic cards. We're on Dominaria United. There's no particular order in which I'm sorting all of these sets out, but the order is what order in the stack. The stack is shorter now, because I've been sorting them. I can go pretty fast on sorting. I love sorting. So yes, I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good one. I get to sort my Magic cards. Any day I get to sort things, and in theory get paid for it. I'm not side-eyeing you viewers. I'm side-eyeing the advertisers. Like you wanna give me all the AdSense. I know you do. I bring in so much retention. You want to give me all of that AdSense. I can tell. My actual viewers, if you want to give me money, please. But like, and you don't have to. I will survive regardless. Say welcome surprise. It's a gift. It's Impulse. I also really like the art on this one. That's what most of this is just like, I like the art. I like this one. Ovenize. Turn your shit into a cow. I turn it into a cow. I'm also, in theory, keeping an eye out for stuff I can use for my Hapatra deck, because that one is, it's a lot of snakes. I need a lot of snakes. Just because I'm using Hapatra, so I have access to green, and then it's kind of combined with Death Starring Butch Deloria, the love of my life. I have two Butch Delorias. One's for the Hapatra deck, and one I had in the that I bought like specifically for the Hapatra deck, and the other one from the pre-com, which I'm gonna swap them from the one that I bought the foil one. I bought a foil one, and I was like, I need to buy a second one. I bought a foil one because I love Butch Deloria so much. I have a Butch Deloria deck. It's not great. Hello, hi Lewis, how's it going? Got, another pretty one. I really like the art for Bone Splinters. I think it looks pretty. There's not much else to say. I really like the art. Actually, what does this one do? Actually, yeah, no. A 1 mana cost, sack a creature, and you can sack another creature. That's actually a really good card. really good card, especially for common. But yeah, I love Magic the Gathering. Ah, yes! It's another good one. Phyrexian Vivisector. I also... Say it with me now! I think the art looks pretty. I also really like this card. Every time a creature dies, you get... Every time one... Is it one of your creatures, or... A creature you control dies, you get to scry one. Which is pretty good, honestly. It's a really good card. Dorpal. Oracle. Pilfer. Yeah. Target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it, that player discards that card. It's good. It's good. I feel like I've been talking about Magic the Gathering for a while, but also this is a Magic the Gathering stream. I'm just sorting my collection. Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome. Hello. Let's see. There is more. More cards. Oh, so many. Okay, we've reached green. To show things on this side, we've reached green. And also other things. But mostly green. So, you keep an eye out for... I keep finding worms, but not snakes, and it's bothering me. It has to specifically be snakes, and I know they exist. It bothers me that I can't find it. Like, I know they exist. I know they're prevalent. I thought they were more prevalent. But no, why would they be? Why would they? Why would I have anything? It's a sorcery. Another instant. And another sorcery. I have the mic turned down because I yell a lot. I'm usually shouting a lot more. Also, I have no idea how much I've spent. The answer is too much money. The answer is too much money. I mean, this right here is just creatures and not even the entire collection. You see that little that box right here? That box? That has most of it. That has most of it. That's not even counting like what's up here or what's in decks already. I have so many cards. I have so many. Oh, I have a insane amount of cards. These are all creatures of sorcery. More creatures. Instance. Okay. What are you? Is this all just one big stack? Yep, and we move to Phyrexia. All will be one. Yippee! I have so many cards. This is today's stream. Usually the streams are me yelling at Overwatch or Fallout, and then proceeding to pause Fallout to rant about Fallout because it's been Fallout 4 and I have thoughts. But today, I just wanted to sort my magic cards. So I'm turning on the camera, we're sorting magic cards. Hi, welcome, hello. We're sorting my magic cards today. We're continuing to. This isn't even all of them, it's not even most of them, but I'm looking at creatures, artifacts, another creature, more creatures. That's an instant. I have so many cards for an instant stack. That's just a bunch of stacks. I'm like half reading these. Oh, it's like actually raining. Okay, so a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. Whenever I just do one of these streams where I don't have a video game on, I just put like royalty-free rain music on it. Royalty-free rain sounds in the background so that there's something. But if I just randomly start singing, it will clash because I do that a lot. It's actually raining outside right now, so I'm thriving. I'm having a great time. Anyways, found ossification. I just turned it into Bulm. I turn you into Bulm. You're bona fide. Oh wait. Let's full enough. Well, if you're saying the land is full enough, eat it, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise. I took 7 years of Latin. I am. That's an artifact. Enchantment. Okay. Ah, yes. Speaking of, it's Jace Beleren. It's Jace Beleren. I love Jace Beleren. That's an instant. That's some more artifacts. Love artifacts. Makes my life easier when there's a lot of artifacts. You're gonna hear double rain. It's double rain. I have no idea if the outside noise is getting picked up on my mic. Probably not. But, feature. Yes! Veldweb Strider. I'm still upset that they killed off Tamio. I am heartbroken. I know she's like a force ghost or whatever now, but still. More artifacts. I love it here. Okay, we move on to red. Not red. We move on to black. Sorted by color. Artifact. Some instant. An instant. Single instant. Creature. More artifacts. Creature. Oh, that one's really pretty. That's some pretty art. It's very ominous looking, and I like that. Hello! Hi, Memory. Hi. I'm continuing to sort my magic cards today. I have this wonderful, like, etched, but not foil, Childred's Edict. I just think it looks cool. But yeah, we're sorting the magic cards. And by we, I mean me, and y'all are watching me. Because I keep blabbing. If I keep talking, it's entertaining. For those who are wondering, this stack right here is just creatures. No enchantment creatures, no artifact creatures. Just creatures. I'm running out of room. Because I already know how much room is left in that box, at least for the row for creatures. There's not enough. I need to make more decks, is what I'm starting to understand. Anyways, we move on to red. Got all the Urabrask stuff. This is a bunch of sorceries. That's a creature. Instance. Or creatures. Instance. I wish there was a cooler way to show this off, but now it's just like, I have to do it like, I guess I could do it here actually. Artifact. Sorceries. Like it's a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. Creature. Sorcery. Creature. I got to hold a frog earlier today. And it was amazing. That is the sorcerer pile. These are instants. Yes, tiny little frog. Small frog. Very cute frog. I had a great time. We have a couple of Urabrasks and Anointers, which are artifacts. An instant called Volt Charge. I'm showing it because I need this thing. There's both actually. Whenever I do these like non-video game streams, I just put some rain noises on so it's not quiet, like dead quiet in the background. But it did also start raining outside, so there's a little bit of both. On to green, colorless, and multicolors. Show it from the side. Hopefully, there's some snakes. There won't be, but I can dream. That was a 4 beast. These are enchantment. Phyrexian Troll Warrior, Phyrexian Elf Warrior, Phyrexian Elf Druid. Artifacts. Instant. A Phyrexian Dinosaur. Another instant. Phyrexian Knight. Phyrexian Insects. And go. We are in the colorless section. Never mind. There will not be snakes there. We have made it to the multicolors. Yes, the multicolors. This one is a cephalopod sentry. If you were wondering what card I just held up. Regardless, it's an artifact creature, so artifacts. Gem brought priest is a Phyrexian zombie cleric, and therefore not good for the snake stack, and I'm upset. And that was the entirety of that giant stack, so that's good. Now to phase 2. That was just the first phase of sorting. There's more. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these cards. So we're gonna move on now to just, you know what, it's intimidating me, and so I'm gonna face it down because I'm cool like that. Gonna just do creatures. That's how many there are. This is insane. That's like at least 300 cards, something like. No, it's more. It's easily more than 300. These are 400. Anyways, I'm gonna move. Yeah, because this is like. It's about 60. It's about 60 cards I'm holding right here. I think. Yeah. This is about 100. I'm basically judging based on how does it feel like I'm holding a standard deck, or does it feel like I'm holding a commander deck unsleeved. That's the logic. I mean, actually, I should probably start with the artifacts, so I can just make the artifact stack one big stack. I think I might do what I do. Because I already sorted this stack last night, and this is nice and sorted and organized, but I didn't put it in with the big one in the giant box. So, I think I'm going to do that first, and then I'll move on to the massive stack of creatures. It's intimidating me. I keep looking at it, and I'm like, that's a lot of creatures. It is a lot of creatures. It's so many. It's so many. So yeah. Gonna just move that over there. That'll be end goal, and then we have these. Welcome to phase 2 of sorting. We're going to go ahead and sort these cards. These are the artifacts. And I'm going to sort them into artifact equipment, artifact standard, and artifact vehicle, and artifact creature. You're like, well, why did you put the artifact creatures with the artifacts and not the creatures? And here's the thing. If I put them with the creatures, they wouldn't fit the box. How many packs? This is just the bulk I happen to have. Oh, there goes Anastasia. Anastasia. In case you all needed to know in case y'all were wondering how big the Squishmallow is. I love her. My mom bought her. And then was like, she won't fit on the bed, because we were in between houses at the time. Because we were waiting for this one to get built. So my mom bought her, and then she was like, well, she's not going to fit in my room. Sim, do you want her? And I was like, I do want her. So she lives in my room now, and I just shuffle her between my bed and my chair, because I don't know where to put her. I'm just like, whenever I'm asleep, she sits on my chair, and then once I need the chair, I shuffle her over to the bed. And that's been my life for the past, like, 2 years. And I'm not changing it. I love her. Sienna, this is just my bulk. This is just my bulk, and I'm resorting it. Anyways, got some equipment, artifact creatures. But yeah, the artifact creatures and the enchantment creatures are with the artifacts and enchantments, because otherwise it would just be, there'd just be too much in just the creature section. The creature section, for reference, is already, like, it's about the same size as all of the other sections combined. The last thing I need to do is add more to this, instead of the other categories that are not nearly as overblown. So, no one was asking, but I wanted to clarify, because that's something I would have asked. Honey, why is the hammer in I don't. Who are you? You don't sound like my wife. I love vehicles. I do love vehicles. That's like one of my favorite things. I need to build another vehicle deck. Because I had a vehicle deck in standard. I want to say I have an Oathbreaker vehicle deck, but I don't use it because I don't have anyone to play Oathbreaker with. Because no one cares about Oathbreaker except for me. But I have one. It's a Tezzeret. It's a Tezzeret Betrayer Flash, and it's right here, actually. Oh, it's like literally here. It's Tezzeret Betrayer Flesh and Reality Heist. Oh wait, no, this is the Dollhouse of Horrors deck, not a vehicle deck. The Dollhouse of Horrors deck, also known as Everything is a Construct. So yeah. I don't remember which one. Tocasia, maybe? I have like a really cool vehicle that's in one of my decks. It's like the Titan's Core. Yeah, it's the Titan's Core. I have the Titan's Core, I just don't remember which deck I put it in. I want to say I put it in Tocasia. Tocasia Dig Site Mentor, which basically like I can tap like 2 of everything, basically, and exile her in order to get like basically everything back out of my graveyard, which is like not the best ability if she's in the 99. Now, if she's your commander, you see my logic. It's an okay deck. It's an okay deck. The thing is I'm kind of a gimmick deck builder. Hello! Hi, monkey. Hi, hello. I'm sorting my magic cards, of which I have so many. There are so many. This stack is just creatures and nothing else. This is the biggest one, but it's also not even all of my creatures. Not by a long shot. It's an insane amount. That box right there does not have just creatures. There's more things in there. You can't even see how big it is. It looks so much smaller. I mean, giant Squishmallow for scale, but yeah, I have a lot of magic cards. Right now I'm sorting my, I'm going through, my, artifacts. I love artifacts. Hello. Hi. How's everyone's day going? My day's going pretty decently, honestly. I've been doing pretty good. Got some coffee. I'm sorting my magic cards. My mom walked up to me earlier today. Oh yeah, I love magic. I do love magic. But first, I'm gonna finish my thought, and then I'm gonna move on to the other thought I just had. My mom walked up to me today with a bunch of like dime bags and a packet of these like multicolored rubber bands for hair, and she was like, I need you to sort these by color for me. And I was like, yes. And I got it done in like 26 minutes. It was super easy, very inconvenient. But yes, Magic the Gathering. I love Magic the Gathering. So Magic the Gathering is this game where you basically get into arguments with your friends about what's written on the card. Reading the card explains the card. Yes. I love Magic. I'm glad everything's going good for you, monkey. Yes, got... You see, Magic is such a, like, complex game, like, trying to explain the minutia of Magic. It's a lot. I'm a bit of a boiled frog. Like, I remember what it was like to be the person on the other side. Like, I don't know what any of this means, but the art looks really pretty, and I'm still kind of like that, where I don't know what this means. The art looks pretty, but now I kind of have an understanding of what all the things... I know how to read. I learned how to read. I say this like I was like a child when I first got introduced to it. No, I was in like high school. I just didn't know how to read. It seems very complicated, like on the surface, and to a certain extent, it still is pretty complicated. It's very intricate. It's very complex. But like, it's all written down. Like once you learn, like I'm gonna use this Wicker Witch as an example. Like once you learn like what a artifact creature is, like the important thing here is that this is how much it costs, and this is I'm not good at teaching people card games, especially when it's like I don't have a game, a simulated game that I can show. But it's like it's not as complicated as it looks. It's a very complex. It's a collectible card game. So if you kind of know how like a card game works, that's like the first thing. It's like, you know how a card game works, like when we're like Go Fish, where you have your hand and you draw cards and you do things. Sort of. I did say I also said play Go Fish. I'm trying to remember card games where you actually draw cards from a deck. Aside from Solitaire, I guess Solitaire you do. Poker, yes! Yes, you do draw cards in poker, and there's other cards that you can see, and then cards that you have to yourself that your opponents can't see. But less gambling and more stock market. That's the second game that comes with Magic, a stock market. But we don't need to get into that. That is not the intended purpose. You have your cards, and your cards cost things. You draw mana. It's called mana, and you tap your mana. It's me tapping my cards in order to play things. Like, say I want to play this Tawashi Song Singer. I would need 1 red mana and 1 other mana of any color. The stock market thing comes in with whenever they introduce new cards. Some cards that were previously not super great suddenly go ridiculously up in price. And other cards, like they'll reprint cards occasionally, which then devalues the original ones. So cards that once were super expensive actually will end up going down in price because they got reprinted, for instance. To a certain extent, people also still will pay a ridiculous amount. For instance, Lilia Beyond the Veil used to be like $90-some, but like the original one used to go for like $90-$100. Now it's like down to like I think 60. I'm pulling these numbers out of my ass, by the way, because she got reprinted in Dominaria United. That card when it first came out was about $30. I pulled 2 in one pack. It was like a pre-release box, but still. There is not. It's my royalty-free rain sound, so it's not just dead silence. Which is funny because it's actually raining outside for once. So it's my royalty-free rain sounds that I play off of YouTube. So when I'm not talking, it's not just the quiet, sterile hum of my sweet PC. Oh yes, it does depend on the condition of the card. Like damage, near mint. Is it foil? Is it not foil? Then you can start getting into things like, is it the showcase art? Is it borderless? Like, there's a lot that goes in. Like there's a reason why everyone started, when people were trying to explain NFTs, they immediately went to looking at, like, Pokemon cards, and even then they were like, well, at least I get the physical card! I at least own this! Now, that was a real roll of thunder, if you were wondering. Hello! Hi, Crom! We're talking about Magic the Gathering as I sort my extensive Magic collection. Oh no, I dropped some. I didn't drop any, I just knocked. For reference, for those who didn't see, this stack is just creatures. I'm not counting it. I'm not counting this stack. In fact, it scares me. Mother, not now. This stack scares me. 1 second. My mother texted me, and I do actually need to see what she texted me, but also I don't. Okay, so she just texted me the phrase, the Book of Evil Landscaping, which I will explain. It's a large roll of thunder, and she just texted me Book of Evil Landscaping. You might think that's a really weird thing to randomly text someone. It's not. There is this show called Camp Lake Vada. I used to watch all the time when I was younger. Dumb show. Very dumb show. But I loved it. And one of the episodes, they had a Book of Evil Landscaping. The running bit is they would keep saying, and there'd be like this large crack of thunder and lightning, but they never put 2 and 2 together. They're like, oh great, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain out our soccer game. What are we gonna do now, McGee? And so I turned it into this game of, could I replicate the show basically? I'd wait for lightning and then just yell Book of Evil Landscaping to see if the thunder would immediately come, so at least the noise. It was. Yeah, so 1 second, the chat. Yes. I love Magic. I love Magic the Gathering. I love sorting things. Oh my gosh. No, my gosh. one of the Discord servers I'm turning my phone on Do Not Disturb. It just suddenly my phone was like, oh yeah, you've been getting Discord notifications, and I'm like, wait, stop buzzing, please. I'm going insane. Artifact creatures, and some artifacts. So many. This is beautiful. Equipment beast. I put the rabbit in creature, didn't I? I really should put it in equipment. 1 second. Alright. What color decks? I basically prefer any deck that gives me either access to black or access to blue, but more often than not access to black. Another real roll of thunder. I can't see the lightning, so I can't do Book of People Landscape because my window is right there. And I'm staring right here. But, yeah, so, like, Orzhov, Dimir, Rakdos, Golgari. Yeah, those 4. I thought there was a 5th one, but that 5th one would be mono black. Ooh. Black artifact is fun. I have a Golgari artifact deck that is, it's Glisa. It's one of the 3. That one was real. Honestly, I could probably turn the royalty-free rain sounds off. I'm not gonna. I could in theory. I love black. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one of the colors. I have other decks though, obviously. Obviously, I have I do not remember what the funky name is for white blue, but I have one that's I just tap things. I just tap your stuff and I win. I'm pulling out all the equipment creatures and I'm putting them in equipment just because it's gonna be easier on me. Thankfully, there aren't that many. It was like specifically a thing that Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty did for some reason. Like these are equipment and also creatures. There's also Leech Gauntlet is one, but that's in a deck. I love the rain. I love the rain. I love that y'all saw the lightning, but I didn't, because I'm kind of staring at my stupid bright desk light, which is the only light in this room right now. Please. I love Magic the Gathering. It really is just welcome to Minutia, the game. I remember one time my friends built me, because I had a bunch of cards for, and then my one friend was like, I really want you to have a deck that's good, please. Because I built decent decks, and I'm incredibly good at piloting decks, but my deck building skills were not on par with the rest of my pods, and so he was just like, here, I basically dismantled this deck I don't play, even though it was amazing. And basically just built you this deck that is Simic, Toxic, and Proliferate. And I remember sitting at the table first time I played it, my phone opened up, and I'm like, 1 second, guys! MTG Proliferate. Meaning, I don't know how this deck runs. And now it's one of my favorite decks. Oh, Book of Evil Landscaping! Still got it. That's so cool. I'm so cool. I'm the only one that watched Camp Lake Bottom. That show was mediocre at best and really bad at worst. It was fun. It was fun, and I was in middle school. you know, sometimes that's all a show needs to be, fun when you're in middle school. Oh, mind you as well. This is just commons and uncommons. My rares and mythics and legendaries are in a different box. I already took them all. Yeah, I had lunch like a few hours ago. It's like 3 o'clock where I'm at right now. I had noodles. It was great. These are all artifact creatures. Yes. I did not see the lightning. I was staring at my cards. Artifact creatures. Oh, that was all the artifacts. I didn't notice. Okay, what's next? Sorting these all by color. Which won't be hard because it's artifacts, they're mostly colorless. Just gonna take the other artifact types. Now I'm thinking about those noodles I had earlier. They were yummy. Like microwave noodles. Great. I also have coffee. I made coffee. Ooh, I like lightning. Oops. I might have to check that out later. For now. The allure of the constructs. Now I used to have these ones where like you have like the prototype cross that's a different color. I used to have these like actually sorted in to like the blue section, but I'm just gonna put them in the colorless section. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm putting them by how much they cost. Like the only exception is like the I'm probably gonna move them around as well. But the oh, I love that. I need that in my life. I need a website that shows me real-time lightning strikes as they happen. That's a need. But as I was saying, the only cards I have where it's like not necessarily going off of here is where they're sorted as color-wise. Their CMC is like the new Wild to Feldrain adventure cost ones that are dual colored. I moved those, but I'm probably gonna move them. Like Spellscorn Coven is that's a black card with a blue adventure cost, and I'm probably gonna move it to the black section rather than it being in the clear section, and like etc. But that's blue, that's colorless, reds. It's just so pretty. I love the art. Like legitimately, the art's gorgeous. I have a massive art card collection because you can get the art cards for the art. For these, I live in a suburb that resembles the Truman Show. I'm not gonna say which one. In fairness, I think all suburbs kind of look like they're in the Truman Show. I've never seen the Truman Show, and at this point, I don't think I'm gonna watch it until I've moved out of this suburb, because I think I might have another mental breakdown. I sent pictures to my friends because I had been saying that for like a year, and they were like, "Oh, you're just overreacting. It's a suburb. Stop being so insane." And then I sent photos of where I live because I wanted to show off my Halloween costume. They were like, "There aren't any shadows. Sim, where are the shadows?" And I was like, "I've been telling you!" Like, I brought one of my friends to visit, and he was like, "Oh, you're overreacting. It's not that bad." We drive in, and he's like, "You weren't kidding. This is like the Truman Show." And I'm like, "Yes! I've been saying that!" Yes. White-green flying deck. Actually, that sounds really fun. That sounds like a really fun deck. Oh, shoot. I used to have all of them not all of them memorized, but like, Slanesnia. I have I used to have a Slanesnia deck that was, Siona, don't remember her. It's like Captain of something. I don't know. It was my Siona deck, and I've broken it apart. I've broken it into two parts. So what? And they're gonna have two different commanders. I don't really remember where I'm putting Siona, but I still have her. Yeah, and I need to watch the Truman Show because it looks exactly like a movie. It looks like a movie I would like from the clips I've seen. But also, I feel like with where I live, I think I'd actually have another mental breakdown. And that's like I'm like protecting my mental. It's totally not because I keep forgetting that's a thing I could watch. Instead, it's just rewatching YouTube videos I've watched a million times and can quote along. But my wife is gonna leave me if I don't start jazzercising. My husband is gonna leave me if he finds out about my wife. My wife and my husband found out about each other and that they're having sex. These are the kind of ads you see online. I want it now. That's from Drew Gooden's video on the guys that turned minimalism into a cult. I did specifically go out of my way and memorize that bit though because I thought it was funny. Like, in fairness to myself. Anyways, we have the most sorted into color. You can't see, but during that time we got the most sorted into color. Now we get to sort them alphabetically, starting with white. Look at that. They're sorted alphabetically now. And I am going to just go ahead because it's 2 cards. I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the big thingy. Let's see. Yes. There we go. We move on to sorting blue alphabetically. Look at this. My wife is gonna. I'm not doing the bit again, but it's stuck in my head now. I just want you all to know that. Spirit of Christmas is still alive at Dillard's. The thing you miss most about the holidays is the department stores. You can still go to the mall in December. Guess what? It's packed. That's from Drew Gooden's Boomer Memes video. My memory is great until it's like, hey, do you remember where you put X thing? And I'm like, no, I own that. I forgot that existed. My memory works until it doesn't, and then everyone's like, you have such a good memory. Why don't you remember that? I'm like, I don't know. My brain was never wired correctly. Do we blame the ADHD or the autism this time? We could probably blame both. Save us some time. And I'm just an awkward mess and don't know how to walk up to people and ask them, hey, want to play Magic the Gathering with me? Even though we're all at a place where we go to play Magic the Gathering. I could, in theory. But I don't. I just keep collecting the cards and building the decks, and eventually I play with my friends from college. And they're like, oh wow, what a cool deck. And I'm like, thanks. It's the first time I played it against a real person. I don't know why everyone sounds like that. I don't know why everyone sounds like this in my memories. This is just the voice I'm using now, and I don't know why. Attracts a skitter fan. It's a Phyrexian insect. 2/3 neutral mana. It's like a little bit of pure projection, a little bit of like, I don't know what it is. This is why I'm in therapy. I'm not gonna get into therapy stuff on stream. I literally go to therapy tomorrow. Cheers! I love my therapist. I am the left brain. I am the left brain. I worked really hard on my inevitable death brain. Okay, so this is like an actual like decent sized stack. So decent sized stack. Here we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this in half. And you're probably wondering, how am I going to do that? A and L are gonna be in one stack over here. M through Z in another stack. And that's how I will. And that's how I do it. That's how I do it every time. How I did it when I would sort the books in the library of my high school during my lunch break. Legitimately, that's what I would do every lunch. Let's got Spotted Doctor. I'm not that much of a crier. I don't even cry in therapy. I'd say my therapist is probably concerned, but she knows me well enough. She's probably like, yeah, that's just another thing she do. My therapist is real chill. I love her. I love her. Great therapist. Great therapist. Alright, it's been split in half. This is just A through L. You see, I've done the whole crying thing. I've cried before. It's just I always end up my head always just ends up full of fluid, and it's always a bad time. It's like, yeah, it's okay to cry because I'm like, I'd rather not if I can avoid it, which might explain some of my problems. But oh well, I don't think it explains like a good portion of them. But Or the root of something. H-I-J. There we go. And now that's been sorted. I love it. Move on now to this stack. I'm just showing the. I need to have something on screen. It's like, look at my magic card. I have such an extensive collection. S. Okay, this is actually a lot. So T, R, more S. This is P, more R, more S. So many S's. That's a T, a W. It's walking skyscraper. Well, yeah, this is. I think it might still be raining outside, but the storm going on forever is it's a 5-hour video with nondescript rain sounds that I'm playing in the background. Which one's which? I don't even know. T, do I have T somewhere? I do T. W, M, which I'm just going to continue to hold in my hand. That's just. But yeah, it's 5 hours of royalty-free rain sounds. That's just what I do, which is what I look up on YouTube. These are already sorted. That's very nice. These are already organized alphabetically. The M's, very nice. M, N, O, P. I totally didn't forget the alphabet. Q, R. You can't see if there's more piles. The piles keep piling. I'm a big fan of piles. R, S. I love piles. Spectrum Sentinels, Scrapworks, Steel Shield goes there. Shield Ball Sentinels, spotted. Self E. There we go. S. I love Thunderstorm ambient videos. Whenever I want to read something, I put one of those on. And then I forget that I can read, and instead I rewatch it. Once again, I sit and I rewatch YouTube videos I've watched a million times before, to the point that I kind of have them memorized a little bit. Dear God, where did you go? Drew Gooden's video on J Station. It's just turning into how many random Drew Gooden videos can I quote? I quoted earlier, but I didn't point it out, but just, honey, why is the hammer in the sink? I don't know. Who are you? You don't sound like my wife. Trying out Rick Lax's magic tricks. This is their thing. I think this video is like, what is Rick Lax up to now? I think is the name of the episode. There's more bits, more random Drew Gooden bits I have memorized for no other reason except they're just in. I'd have so many questions. Who are you? How did I get here? Where's my wife? And who has gendered bathrooms at a house party? That's from one of the pickup artist video. I think he only had the one. I love the rain. I think that was a real thunder roll from outside, but I have no idea. I got big headphones on. Big headphones, and hearing that already wasn't great. R. Look at this one. Look at this. This is from Karlov Manor. It's a red herring. It's a red herring. Alright, now, these are all the ones that are colored mana. Now time for the colorless. I'm going to turn these 2 stacks into 1 stack, basically. That's the goal. I just want to show off the piles. I want more visuals, so it's not just me staring down all the time. Even though I do have cute eyeshadow on today. That eyeshadow being a single color stick. It's like Dream something from it's a shadow stick from About Face. I do not remember what the name of the color is. It's the gunmetal one, I can tell you that. I know that for a fact. Oh, here's a cool looking one. Gravestone stripe. Nope, that's a fake Thunderwolf. That was a Thunderwolf from the video. Anyways, here's a Gravestone Strider. Magnetic Snuffler. I just think he looks neat. I'm good, how are you? Good, how are you? I'm good. And then I'm going to continue to try to sing it. Skittering Surveyor, the Owl Compass. He's just a little guy. I love just a little guy. Hi everyone who joined. I have no idea if there's new people here or not, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my little spiel anyways. I'm sorting my magic cards. I'm sorting my massive collection of magic cards, and also if you're new, this is just creatures. We'll get to this one in a second. Big stack scares me. I'm scared. Can't tell because I'm doing a very good job hiding it, but I'm scared. I'm very scared of this stack. I'm resting my hand on it pretty well. I'm trying to remember what the thralls do. It's been so long. It's been a hot minute since I thought about thralls. I'm gonna be real with you. Alas. Oh my gosh, I'm bothered that I don't remember. I swear I know what the thralls are. Damn it, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up on my phone. Go away, Hot Topic. Guess I had a tab for Hot Topic open on here. I think one of my friends has a thrall deck. Or at least, I feel like I should know what the thralls are. Oh, that's why I don't know what the thralls are. Because it's just, oh, the thralls. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of. I've never seen these things before, but like, they look cool. They look fun. The thrall deck. Yeah, this is what this is turned into. Is me just on my phone, just like thralls. They are very cool looking. Oh wait, no, I do have one. No, I have this guy. I have this one. I don't know where, but I know I have him. They look very gross and creepy, and I love them for that. Similar reason why I liked all the Eldrazi stuff during Eldritch Moon, where they were like, what if we made them weirder? And I'm like, yes! Yes, Hot Topic does still exist, and I still shop there. I love Hot Topic. Alright, and that's all of the artifact creatures all sorted into one big stack. At least until I put them in the big box. We will get to that in a second. Go there. Go in the box, go in the box. Actually, just for, like, clipping purposes for anyone who wants it. I don't know if you can... Oh my gosh, I hope this will show it. Oh my gosh, please just go in the box. In the box. Anyways, come on, come back. There we go. It's back. No one cares about the Plinko tip jar, but I do. I don't know why it just does that every time, but it do. The Plinko tip jar. The malls still exist. I don't. They're holding on by a thread, but they do still exist, just a little bit. There's actually one right by where I live, and I go there so often. It has a Hot Topic as well. It has a Hot Topic, Spencer's, an FYE, a GameStop. Those are all basically the same stores at this point. Also, there's also another store there. Oh yeah, I love air conditioning. We also have an outdoor shopping center here, but that one's not nearly as fun. It's just a bunch of clothing stores full of clothes I don't care about. It's just Urban Outfitters and all of its knockoffs of varying price and dubious quality, and a Surla table. I care infinitely more about the Surla table. I don't cook. I care infinitely more about the Surla table. Is it Dillard's? Is it Dillard's everywhere? We love Dillard's. In theory, Drew Gooden is in the same state as me. I've talked a lot about Drew Gooden today, and I don't. Oh my gosh, it's just I have no idea if the box. It's not a strip mall. It is an outdoor shopping center. There is a difference. I swear there's a difference. I'm not just describing a strip mall. I know because there's a Louis Vuitton there. I don't think you'd catch Louis Vuitton down at a strip mall. Like, it's an outdoor shopping center. There is a difference. I promise. Like, a strip mall, we have strip malls here as well, but a strip mall is like, you have your parking lot, then you have your bunch of stores. That's the strip mall. Outdoor shopping center is like, you have your long stretch of road. There's like a couple of roundabouts for some reason. There's like one roundabout, actually. There's some nice shopping places, and then on that road are a bunch of shops. The way the world should be, frankly. For me, specific strip malls are usually right next to Stroh's, but we only get the semantics today. I can save that for another day. I need a pin that says, ask me about Stroh's and why I hate them. Warning, this rant, with a companion button, this is warning, this rant will take 30 hours. I just want that there finally. Artifact equipment! Let's go, team! I have to sort these by color. Yippee. I love sorting things by color. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of space for piles! Why is there another stack of artifact creatures? What are you? Oh, this is the colors, not the colorless. Okay. I was like, why are there two stacks of artifact creatures? I forgot to combine them into one stack. This is just artifact creatures. Hello? Hello? I don't remember anymore. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. I used to have the entirety of the FNAF 1 phone calls memorized. I don't anymore. That was a real roll of thunder, I'm pretty sure. But that's upsetting. I don't remember that. I need to rememorize those, obviously. Obviously, my power is waning. These are colorless. Red. Blue. Black. White's just gonna go tuck behind my pinky. Green, we're just gonna put that there. Green, put that there. Colorless. White. Green. Single multicolor. Green. It's not green, but I need to put it somewhere and I'm running out of dusty space. There we go. Blue. Black, which is just enormous energy blade. As you blink, blink, blink. Red. Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi. That's how I should play next, Inscription. I love Inscription, it's a great game. I think they're making a sequel, I hope they are. Yep, that was a real roll of thunder. It's still raining here. Florida. Alright. These have been sorted alphabetically by color. Now to move on to the other stack of equipment. Like, just one second, there's one I do want to show off. Where'd it go? It's a diamond pickaxe. Can't see because my finger. There we go. It's literally a diamond pickaxe, gang. I love the rain. I'm glad you'll be enjoying the rain as well. I love rain. Bride's gown, Delver torch, horror headband, mirror. I don't know how. I was gonna do like I was going to try and say them to like a beat, but then I got to this one. I was like, nope, I give up. Walk around the rain like in a really sad indie movie. I did that once when I first moved here. It was storming really bad, and I was going through it, so I just like ran outside and got soaked just in my clothes. And I was like, yes. And then I took a shower because I was soaking wet, and it was already on my list of things to do. But like, yeah, no, I did that. I haven't done that since, just because like I don't like wet clothes on me. But I have done it. It was a spiritual experience, I will say. Alright, that was all of the ones with colors. Got a haunted cloak and a hunter's blowgun. Amazing. Kite. Shard of broken glass. I showed it off earlier, but it's giving Ides of March. This shot, it's kind of giving Ides of March. That was a really cool shot. I'm probably gonna go back and screenshot that later because I'm gonna draw them like that. That just looks cool, like the shadows and everything. Alright, that's all the equipment. Done. Next up, stock standard artifacts. These are your glass coffins. There's not one here, but Mishra's research deck, Slagstone refinery, Soul Guide lantern, etc., etc. I love magic. This has been just artifacts, mind you. So just leave that there for now. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Most of this is kind of neutral. We got 2 reds, 2 blue, more neutral, 5 blue. It's the same artifact. It is the Eyes of Malkader. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under my control, it becomes a 4/4 Phyrexian Eye artifact creature token. It's creature until end of turn, not creature token. Regular creature. We also get the Veil of Assimilation from a beauty YouTuber. Just the Veil of Assimilation. Quite a bit of blue ones. It's because those 5 Eyes of Malkader. Got some Tomio's stuff. The Eye of Malkader, there's only 1 eye. Then Mnemonic Sphere. Experimental Synthesizer. And now on to the color. There's so many. Furnace. Lots of skull bombs. Lots of. There's so many skull bombs. Like, would you like a skull bomb? And I'm like, I'm good, but thank you. E is for Elsewhere Flask. My posture has returned to that of a shrimp. My posture, shit. Am I gonna do anything about it? No. Ah! Sad to see you go, monkey. Have fun at work. Yes, I will enjoy the rest of my day. Yes. Back to the sorting. Got this puzzle door. It's shiny. Yes. Of course I love sharing. I love sharing Magic the Gathering with people. It means I get more Magic the Gathering. Let's see. Put these together. I sort very quickly. I don't have a. As soon as there's like, oh, I don't really have much to say yet, because I can just go through this part really quickly. And then this. There we go. Love to see it. It's all done. And that's just stock standard artifacts. Are there vehicles? There are vehicles. I almost got rid of the vehicles. Those are just the regular artifacts, no modifier. And now on to vehicles. I will do my best to be safe. We love safety around here. It's not, I know like I sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I am being genuine. I like safety. Ignore the footage of me going 90 down a highway. I don't really go 90 down highways. It's not real footage of me then. Okay, got this. No wait, no, these are blues. They go before the red. Then why is the minecart before the flywheel racer? It's a careening minecart. C goes before F. Okay, and that's all of them. Artifacts. Love it. I love it here. Danger is not my middle name. Danger is not my middle name. My middle name is something more like the unintelligible, or like what was it, like the great mistake. That's me. I have like an epitaph that's something like that. It's a real Magic card. I do know where it is. I'm gonna go ahead just because I want to scare you all. The box. In case you were wondering. I'm not going to try and show you what's in the box, because I feel like I'll do that and then all the cards will spill out, and then you'll actually see me, like, saw them on camera. That would make for good content, though. I have to ask myself a very important question. It is more Magic cards. Ugh. That was almost bad. I used to be a pizza delivery driver, so I'm pretty decent holding things with one hand. There. No, don't do that, please. Please, they're all falling over. Got little cardboard inserts. These are the artifacts as well. Thank you. All of my sorceries fell earlier, but still. Yes, I got the reference. It's my wife's head. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. That's what's in here. It's a quote from the film noir movie Seven, with oh fuck, I've forgotten every single actor's name ever, but I know Gwyneth Paltrow's in there, and it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head that's in the box. Ha! It's in the box. But yes, the box. In case you didn't see it before. This one right here, this rope, just creatures. It is just creatures. Brad Pitt, and he played God in Bruce Almighty. It's bothering me I don't remember his name. Morgan Freeman. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I see chat. watched the CinemaSins for that movie back in high school. Still have not seen the actual movie. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Me as a high schooler. I don't know if I counted as a person in the eyes of anybody then. Market Gnome. Got Market Gnome. I don't know what to do with this information, but Market Gnome, say hi. R and then S. I love sorting things. Like, this isn't even a bit. Like, I wouldn't be doing this shit if I didn't enjoy it, you know? Okay, we are moving the equipment stuff, the equipment section, so this chain flail centipede is getting moved to a different section. But also, look how pretty it is. I think the art is really pretty. Just gonna put that there. Oh, hey, look! Let's talk about earlier. Leech Gauntlet. Here we go. Ticking mine bomb. It's a mine robot. It's very cool. I have so many Ouroboros's Anointers. But this is the stuff in complete foil. It's pretty. My favorite pizza place, like probably Papa John's, I don't know, is pizza. I used to work at a Domino's, so, like, part of me's like, Domino's is pretty good, and part of me's like, that's basically why I ate for, like, all of college, because it was 5 minutes from campus, and when I worked there, I got 50% off. So, yeah. A Biblioplex assistant. Blitz. The blood serpor. Pieces of doom made out of blood. I just delivered. I was one of the delivery drivers. I also did the dishes. That was part of my job, but I mainly just did deliveries. I did the dishes in between deliveries, basically. Occasionally they would have me cut the pizza if they were just really low on staff and they just needed someone to. But that would happen like once or twice and I kind of panicked because I was like, I don't know how to do this. This wasn't a part of my training. They're like, we'll show you. Don't worry. It's fine. But yeah, I did the deliveries. I 100% was basically just off doing deliveries. So, yeah, all my friends I was working with, they'd stay behind and make the pizzas, and I would just be like, alright, time to hop in my little car. And I'm gonna listen to Lemon Demon. I like Baja Blast. One of my friends, he loves Taco Bell, so I'm no stranger to the fuck, my brain stopped working. The Taco Bell drive-thru. Because I, for a while, was the friend that had the car and enjoyed driving, so I drove all my friends everywhere. Yeah. That was basically like our, the Domino's I worked at. It was like basically like half of my friends worked at that Domino's. We did not meet through the Domino's. We heard one of our friends is working at the Domino's, and they're like, yeah, we're still hiring, and we were like, And they hired you? Hey, I want money. Will they give me money too? And the answer was yes. So half of us ended up working. One of my friends ended up being a manager there. They ended up leaving after a little while. They found a better job, which is fair. But like, craft work. This is so many cards. That's insane. They fired y'all. I cannot imagine that like Taco Bell needs better than students are good workers, and also it's Taco Bell. Come on, Taco Bell. You know, basically what happened at the Domino's I worked at is we all graduated and we all left. Well, I mean, some of them moved back home. I know one of my friends, he still works there during campus. They just hold his job, basically. They're like, you're one of our better employees. And we know you're coming back for another semester. Yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense, actually, if I got fired for that from Taco Bell. That actually checks out. Doesn't surprise me, though. If any fast food place, I would be like, yeah, Taco Bell, that makes sense. Got a trespassing soul eater. It's a shark. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that I was caught on camera. We got a... Let's see back here. Gold Forge Lofturix. Altar. It's very cool looking. This is the regular art. It's very cool. Granite Witness. And then we get into the trip colors. Nice. It's like a single color. Tower Gargoyle. Also used to work at an ice cream place. That was fun. I was also very tired, basically every day. But that's besides the point. Great ice cream. It was great ice cream. We got like basically a free scoop every shift. Great ice cream. Like it's like, yeah, I got free scoop every shift, but also it was also unlimited free samples. So if I only ever wanted like 3 samples of various flavors, and I was like, that's enough for me for this shift. So I'd end up just giving my free scoops to random customers. I'd be like, oh, you're only getting a single scoop in a cup? Shit, I think you're really cool. Don't worry about it. It's on the house. I'd also occasionally just be like, hello friend, hello family. Does anyone want a flavor from my ice cream jug? Let me know now. And they'd be like, yes, I'd love a vanilla scoop. And I'd be like, wonderful, I will bring that back to you. We also, we moved on to artifact equipment. I love artifacts. All this shit. We got a wrench. Who doesn't love a wrench? We did not sell banana splits. I'm sorry, I had like flashbacks. Like, do you sell banana splits? Like, no, we don't have those. It was like that and milkshakes. We got asked all the time, like, do you have those? I'm like, no, we don't. We don't advertise it. Nothing here would indicate. You want a root beer float? We can do that. Please decide now before I cry. Dark Centipede, I did not forget. G. The Leech Gauntlet, I also didn't forget. Ah yes, the Hexgold Halberd. The Hexgold Halberd. What do you have there? A knife! No! Why does he have a knife? Alright, we move on to green. Green. S. Wait. Okay, some things got messed up, some things got put out of order. Upsetting. Oh well. Spare daggers. And then labeled Warwick. Cool. And that's all the equipment. I really get a lot of crazy customers. Like, I totally get the whole, like, yeah, customer trace, get a lot of crazy customers. We get a lot of crazy customers. It was mostly just, I'd be really tired. It was not a good fit for me, that job. It was a fun job. Pay was decent, but, like, pay was money. It was money. But, like, it was just not a good fit for me as a person. And all of my friends would be like, wow, you got tired at a job, boo-hoo. And I'm like, I was, like, actively snapping at everyone in my life because I was exhausted all the time. I don't think it's necessarily a good fit. I was pushing everyone in my life away from me with how awful I was. I think it's wise if we go in a different direction. And then I nearly joined an MLM. I didn't. I backed out just in time. Not enough to get my old job back, which is why I'm Twitch streaming now. And here we are! Somewhere in between that time, there was also another mental breakdown about the future. But that's besides the point! Clayfire bricks! It's Clayfire bricks. They're bricks that are Clayfire. It's Clayfire bricks. Clayfire bricks. Oh hey look, as mentioned before, glass casket! I cannot imagine having to serve a drunk guy at Taco Bell. That sounds like a nightmare. I would have started crying and hoped that would have gotten me out of the situation faster, frankly. That's what I would have done. In fairness, my solution to most things is just, what if I just avoided the situation? Which, I mean, in fairness, according to Tom Cardy, the solution to that sort of thing is to ask a genuine question and then maintain eye contact. Don't break it. Don't break it, no matter what. Just maintain that eye contact. Get Lily the... Yeah, calling the cops sounds about like the right thing to do in that situation, honestly. I would have been like, I don't know what to do in this situation, King. Oh, and they got multiple elsewhere flasks. That's nice. Elsewhere flask. Oh yes, the Overwatch Riptire, aka Gremlin Mine. I love Magic the Gathering. More Ivory Towers, which actually, wow, yeah. Good middle coating. More magnifying glasses. Mask of the Jadecraft. I don't know what this thing does. I just know I have one. So if you just got here, I'm sorting my magic cards. Yes, all of them. Of which there are so many. Oh, Soul Guide Lantern got reprinted again. It's such a pretty card. These are, the one with the brown border is from Brothers War, and the other is from Wilds of Eldraine. Look at that. It's so pretty. Pretty art. Pretty art. I love it. There we go, and that's all the... It really is a cheat. I mean, like, it's pretty chill. Like, it's not where, at least where I live, it's not fully GTA 5 public lobby. It has its moments. It feels more like, playing Fallout 76. You get some weirdos. Mostly it's just people that are just good-hearted but strange. And then occasionally, feral ghoul biting me. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah. My wonderful, beautiful magic cards, which I love so much. I don't leave the house! What's grass? Hell if I know anymore! Haven't seen sunlight for days. Let's call the police before he comes back. I've got a feeling he's right behind me. Alright, and that is all of the artifacts. All of the artifacts. Hell yeah. See, it didn't take so long. It didn't take long at all. The artifacts. But yes, hello everyone that's here. I'm sorting my magic cards, of which there are so many. And look at this. So many magic. This is just artifacts. Alright. They're in there, all nice and organized and sorted, and they make my heart so happy. Ah, yes. What's next? Honestly, because it's right here, we should probably go to Enchantments. Enchantments is a pretty big cat. There's just a lot. So if I'm right, which I always am. Yep. Oh, come on. Let me pick you up with one hand. This is just instant! This is just instance. We're moving on to the instance. I never sorted these. What? Wait, what? Wait, why is there just a couple instants on top of the sorcery stack? Huh? Huh? I'm not gonna ask questions. We're just gonna hope things aren't going bad. It'll be fine. Instance. So, I'm gonna put this stack of instants back in the box and make it the lid. I'm just gonna sort on top of the lid. That's the plan. I use two hands this time. So like so many cards. This is like a stupid amount of cards. This is the majority of the collection, though. I bought this box specifically, so I wouldn't basically. Where's that count? The arm of the chair, not everything around. I could wear it as a hat. It's a hat. It's all good. It's all good for turning into the Reddit page. It's some. Occasionally I'll respond. But also it's something to do while I sort things. It was raining here, but the rain sounds you're hearing are the royalty-free rain sounds. I'm playing off of YouTube, so whenever I'm not talking, it's not just dead silence. But it also won't clash if I randomly start singing, which is often. It's often enough I have to account for it. That's who I am as a person. Nebraska's fall. Don't walk backwards, don't be jealous, you're so bloody overzealous. As predicted. Oh. Organize these better. My little stacks of cards. Yes, I accept your apology. It's all good. I accepted it earlier. What set is my favorite? Fuck. There are so many good sets. I am partial to, like, Eldritch Moon. I just think I love all the Eldritch stuff. I really want an Emrakul the Promised End. I'm hoping I can get one for Christmas. Fingers crossed. I hope and pray. I love Emrakul. I love her so much. I need her to come back. When Phyrexia All Will Be One was happening, I was one of those people that was like, Emrakul with the steel chair, Emrakul with the steel chair, please. I already said yes. I accepted your apology. Memory. This is the third time. But yes, I love Emrakul with the steel chair, Emrakul with the steel chair. But the Emrakul did not show up with the steel chair, and I'm still just sitting here like, well, Nicol Bolas is coming back. We gotta do something, we gotta defeat him, and I'm like, Emrakul with the steel chair, please. I'm also really partial to Throne of Eldraine. That was one of the when I was doing my capstone for my first degree, I was designing the costumes for this show, and one of the aesthetics I was heavily drawing from was Throne of Eldraine. I had to have like reference images for what I was going for, so I just took a bunch of the card art for Throne of Eldraine. So Throne of Eldraine holds a special place in my heart as well. I have so much New Capenna, but I don't think it's necessarily because it's my favorite. I think it's because I could get the cards for really cheap. The local game store where I was at was selling the pre-release boxes for like $12 a pop, and we were like, fuck it, yeah, I'll get another pre-release of New Capenna. It's cheaper than buying the packs, and I get a dice out of so much New Capenna. Like, I haven't sorted it yet, and there's boxes covering it, but I have a box like this big that is just New Capenna and nothing else. Yes. Love Magic. I love the Innistrad sets. Like, I just really love the aesthetics of Innistrad. Could you tell? I love the Victorian era. Also, Kamigawa and Young Dynasty holds a special place in my heart because that was like the first set when I like truly got into Magic. Phyrexia All Will Be One was fun because ever since like 3rd grade, I've like signed things of mine with like the Greek symbol Phi, which is the symbol for Phyrexia. So I was just like, I sent my father, I was like, please give me the Stepping Complete foil. I don't have any cards to show him, but please give me these cards. And he was like, yes, my child. Here, Magic the Gathering card. Very nice. And one of those is the Commander. It's the Gleesa that was in that set is the Commander I use for my Gleesa deck. Which which I call Into the Gleesiverse because there are 3 Gleesas in that deck. And now we start these. Isn't that done? Throwing them in the color. It's great. This is what I do. This is what I do in my free time. Like you all see, usually you see me yelling at some video game shit, but today it's just, what if I very quietly and very happily sort all of my magic cards. I'm having a great time. It's nice, it's calm and tranquil. You can't tell, but I'm burning alive right now. 12 is cheap. No, the pre-release boxes usually go for $25. So seeing them for like $12 was a steal. Like, because it's the pre-release box for the new set. It comes with like 6 packs, and each pack is like, at that time it was like $4.50 for a pack. Now it's like $5. Not necessarily inflation. They changed how the packs work. So I have yet to see drugs that I can get for $12. I mean, I'm not actively looking, but I know for a fact drugs are not that cheap. Plus, in theory, I can sell these and get my money back. In theory. I'm not gonna, because I want them. In theory, can't really sell the weed I just spoke. I don't know why weed was my example. Can't really sell the heroin I just injected. Yeah, this is like pretty standard. Like the price has gone like a little up, but really not by that much. Congregate, Artillery Blast, Heroic Charge, Disenchant, and Deadly Repost. I love magic. I'm doing this because it's fun, I'm also doing it because I'm kind of burning alive in here. I don't know why. Oh dare. Oh dare. Dare, the program that 100% worked and totally wasn't a massive failure. I love 6 of those boxes in bulk is a lot. That's so much. Like I have this and like a bunch of other cards like scattered around, but this is just my commons and uncommons. I have another separate smaller box. That's my rares, mythics, and legendaries and all that. There we go. Onwards to blue. Yeah, it's fair. I have a bunch of fat packs lying around. I have so many. I have a lot. I've mostly been ripping the bulk from the fat packs to put in this big box. It's a big boy. This is just the lid. But just so you can see how big the box is. Big box. Very big box. 4 rows. Big box. I love my magic cards. I'm building some more decks, and I need to actually make sure I can find all of the damn cards to put in the damn decks. What do you mean you stole magic cards from your friend? No! I mean, I have cards I have from my brother, but I traded those from my brother. Also, all of my brother's Pokemon cards. I paid him $20 basically for his entire Pokemon collection. Because he's like, I can buy that same amount of magic cards. I was like, okay. I'll pay $20 for your entire Pokemon collection. I still have it. I still have his entire Pokemon collection. I need to sort my Pokemon cards. I have so many. So many. M N O P Q R S. S. I do mostly buy singles now as well. I need to have a list of tasks I need to get done because I need to force myself to get these tasks done. And it's like, it's not even like really major tasks. It's like, return to this art project you were working on and then stopped working on. Return to this other art project you started working on. It's like, can you finish a damn art project, please? It's like, it's not even finished. It's just return to it. Just get a little bit more of it done. And then I'm gonna buy myself another Murray the Killing Quill for my shapeshifter assassin deck. Because I feel like I need to have like the assassin for the assassin deck. Stealing the magic cards, girlfriend, same thing. Insanity. Insanity. I love messy drama. Moving on to the black instance. No, don't you show that shines in. No one knows that song for me. It's like Classified by Melanie Martinez. And every time I see Go for the Throne, I'm just like, no, don't you choke. Daddy chanting, go for the throne. More often than I should. I think of that song more often than I should. Because it'll always be like, now is not the time to be like, yeah, go for the throne. No! It's almost never the time to go for the throne, but I'm always like, ah, yes. Yeah, no, my brother wasn't into Pokemon anymore, and he was like, I was like, please just let me have your cards. He's like, I'm not gonna give them to you. You get to trade them off me. His trades are fucking terrible. So I was like, fine. My mother mediated. She was like, how much would that many magic cards cost? He's like, about $20. And I was just like, yeah, I'll buy this entire massive collection off you for $20. Sure thing. Sure thing. He was like, but I want to keep my one deck I use. Eventually, I traded that off him as well. I got that from him, but years later, I still have it. It's like over, like, there somewhere. Go there. The box isn't even here anymore. I was doing that earlier. We're like, go here. Go in the box. The box is here. I like the noise it makes. I tap it. No, he's pretty, my brother's pretty normal. Normal, relatively speaking. He's not normal. None of us are normal. That came with us being alive. But nah. He's more like your stereotypical, like, math nerd. Oh yeah, I forgot about the art for this one. I completely glossed over it. Inner struggle. I just think the art. I like the art. I love the art. It has flavor text and everything. It's from Shadows Over Innistrad. I just think the guy's cool. We're not like the Addams Family. No, I'm like the most. I'm the most emo of them all. I mean, we're kind of like the Addams Family because we're a loving family, but like the similarities start ending there. But like that's for my family to disclose online if they ever want to. And if you all couldn't tell, we moved on to Red Instance. And my foot's falling asleep. I'm gonna die. my magic cards. We're red instants right now. Sorting them alphabetically. Sorting the red instants alphabetically. Where is the K? This K. A. We don't have an A stack. Yes, we do. Upper A. B. Where is C? Why are there two F stacks? Skip down to F. I like showing them off occasionally because that's something on screen. Taxes? I mean, I'm not really playing a Commander game right now, so we are free from Commander tax at the moment. Love that I is just inner struggle. I'm showing it off again because I think the art is fun. I love this guy. K. So there actually are multiple things in K. It's two different cards, and it was already in alphabetical order. My headphones died. Has it been picking up the mic? It's been the audio fucking did it again. I hate it here. So I've been having the issue with the mic that it picks up isn't the mic from the camera. Not the mic from my headset. It's the mic from my fucking camera, which is a worse mic. You know how I know this? My headphones just died, and it is still picking up my voice clear as day. I'm going to lose my mind. The stream's gonna go on. The stream will go on. I'm just a little pissed. Just a touch. Because I thought I had fixed that. 'Cause for a while, both were on. I couldn't figure out why my audio sounded so blown out. Well, that explains why my audio sounded bad. Because it's not the right fucking mic. And now my headphones are dead. I can't. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. It's my, it's Bluetooth headphones, so they do need to be charged. Thankfully, because of the nature of today's stream, it doesn't matter that much. It just means I don't get to hear the lovely rain sounds. You all get all the lovely rain sounds. I invented chill. I invented chill. You know, charge those up. I am American. I am very, very American, unfortunately. Yeah. Second half. Are you William Afton? It's the only British dad I know. It's William Afton from the 5 Nights at Freddy's. If you really are my dad, say something only my dad, William Afton, would say. Pretty cool. Don't have my headphones on. Ah, shit, you are my dad! No! Father, please don't stick me back in circus, baby! I finally escaped! Father, help! Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty art. Pretty art of Nahiri. Alexia Ah, no! Ah, no! William Afton in the purple guy! The man behind the slaughter. Here we go. Got all the red instants done. I mean, yeah, there are multiple purple guys, but the William Afton purple guy, which was the man behind the slaughter. Michael's just chilling. Michael's just trying to survive. Yeah, I was there. I was there and the lore was written. Look, I stack things on top. More magic cards. I'm just that cool. It's the graphic novel. I have all 3 books, and I have the graphic novel for 2 of them. Because I have a 3rd one too. Oh hey, look at that! You open up a random page, and it's the guy. It's one of my favorite chapters, actually. This is like right before my favorite scene in the book. Yeah, no, there's the Fazbear Fright stuff. There's Tales from the Pizzaplex. There's the Silver Eyes trilogy. There's the general guidebooks. There's the security handbook. I have that one. I have 2 of the guidebooks. They keep making more. There keeps being more games. I cosplayed as Dave from Silver Eyes to see the FNAF movie. I am a FNAF connoisseur. I wish I was wearing one of my FNAF shirts, of which I have like 5. No, instead we got the Agretzko shirt. I'm counting the guidebooks, because I used one for a project in math class. So, this is doubly, that's what we're doing. Yeah, no, I know there's so many guidebooks. And not guides, but so many books, because I have a bunch of them. I mean, if I was, you see, the thing is of all the FNAF characters, the one I'm the most like is Circus Baby. I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. Putting my trauma on full display, I'm the most like Circus Baby. I can 100% see where you're getting Roxy from, but trust me on this one, it's Circus Baby. You might look at me and think you're going crazy. I lost it long ago, you're not alone, baby. I have ADHD and autism. It's why I'm sorting magic cards. It's why I've been sorting magic cards for at least today for over 2 hours. This is what I've been doing basically all weekend. It's been my thing I've been doing. It's just I must sort the magic cards. Can't wait to meet you. Join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me. You won't want to leave after tonight. Down here we're lonely. And we would love you to join us for a fight. You've been through 20 long, frightful nights. See their faces come. I don't know the words, it's fine. I was more of a Left Behind girly. That's all the instants. Well, of this stack. Now to put them in with the big stack. The big one. This stack. Wanna wear it as a hat? Because why not? Who's gonna stop me? No one. Look at me and think you're going crazy. I lied, I'm putting it back here so I have a table. Only all the mentally ill girlies watch the Friend Sim stream. Yeah. Here's the main stack of instants. Here's the stack of instants that I'm going to sort to this stack. Yes, so Magic the Gathering. It's a collectible card game. You build your decks out of all the various cards that you get via gambling or stock market. Depends on your style. So you get these cards, make your little deck, and then well, reading the card explains the card. And then cards cost stuff with mana. You get your mana. And yeah, no, if you know Pokemon, it's kind of similar to Pokemon. So you have your things that cost things, except instead of like attaching energy to creatures, it just exists. It's just in its own to activate tap your mana, you play your cards, and your goal is to just kill your opponent. Through various means. There's so many ways you can do it. But yeah, but quite literally the main thing is like, can you read? Can you read the cards? They make them in multiple languages, so you'll be fine. Just read the card. I'm begging you. And reading the card explains the card's joke that Magic players will pair it to each other. We're like, what does that do? Well, reading the card explains the card. Oh, I'm supposed to know. Well, reading the card explains the card. What do you mean? Reading the card? Yeah, explains the card. Yeah, I'm bad at explaining things, so it's mostly just read the card. It does explain the card. Why is Plunge in the Winter in between? Oh no, it's a Q. Love Magic. Yes, yes, more. Oh, yeah. Have your friend read the cards to explain the cards to you. That works too. Glorious tale. Have your friend read the card to explain the card, because then the card is still being explained. This is just white instants. It's not even all the white instants I own. This is just the commons and uncommons that aren't in decks of my white instants. Doing this one color at a time, because otherwise I'll lose it. So I'm probably not going to get into it today, because I need to do something that isn't sort of Magic cards today. This is not even all the creatures I own. This is just creatures. I like showing it off occasionally. It makes me look unhinged. This is just creatures, and not even all the creatures I own. No, it's common practice to quite literally read the card verbatim. Like, there are so many arguments, like, debates my friends have gotten into where we're kind of, like, rules lawyering the very specific way a card is worded, because the game actually is very important. That's like, does it say all creatures? Yeah, no, it says all creatures. Oh, that's nice. Fuck, that's against me, though. Does it say any? Does it say counter any card or any spell or just creature spells? It says any spell. Oh. Does it say choose one of these? No, it says choose one or more. Fuck. Damn it. Well, it's a parallel effect, but still multiple. I am talking about the card Farewell and finding out how Farewell works for the first time. What do you mean multiple? What do you mean choose one or more? Yeah, no, it's very commonplace to, like, read the card and be like, hey, can I see what that does? And pass the card to your opponent. Like, yeah, no, sure, totally, here's what it does. Because sometimes you're just, I'm one of those people where it's like, one second, does it really say that? I get, okay, yeah, it does say you win the game. Fuck you. Just politely, just, fuck you. This is a bring the end, which is, bring the ending, which is not a very intense card, but for the sake of theatrics. Yeah, no, there are like actual like Magic the Gathering rules lawyers. Like that's like an actual just profession you can have, where all they do is they basically just look at the way the cards are phrased, and they're like, oh yes, this is what this means. Yeah, no, like this entire game is based off of very specific wording and how that works. Yeah, no, it is not expected for you to memorize every single card. I don't even have all the cards memorized. I'm getting surprised at what cards I have in my collection. As I sort them, I'm like, well, I didn't know I had a card called Fact or Fiction. I've had this for a while. This is from Baldur's Gate. Yeah, it's expected that you know all the cards that are in your deck. I still don't know all the cards that are in mine. I just make it up as I go. There we go. Lunar Rejection. Another card I didn't realize I had until just. Yeah, I love Magic. I love Magic the game. It's fun. You get to have a bunch of nerds be like, wait, does it really work like that? It does? That's stupid. I hate that this is true. Pop quiz! What set is this from? Time's up, Strixhaven. You're all wrong. See me after class. Yep, you're abducting. Yep, you're getting detention. We are abducting children after class. That's what detention is going to be. Thirst for discovery, thirst for knowledge, thirst for meaning. That's all of the blue instance. I never told you what detention was going to be, just that you had it. Can't be like the detention from Sky High, where we just make you go through puberty again. Basically, you have to live your entire life over again, but with all of the knowledge that you have right now, and it's gonna be miserable, and everyone's gonna hate you. That was a fucked punishment for the villain in Sky High. She just wanted to be actualized as like being an actual powerful hero. And they were like, no, detention for you. It's a fucked up movie. Every time I think about Sky High, I'm just, this is fucked. Like, it already utilizes my least favorite trope, but main character doesn't have powers in a world full of people who have powers. I hate that trope. I hate that trope, legitimately. The only time that trope has been used where I actually liked it was the Jack Black trilogy. Which is funny, because he does have powers, he just doesn't realize it yet, but it's not done in that way where it's like, it's the 11th hour, and suddenly you have super strength or whatever. It's like, no, it's like slowly built on throughout the entire novel, not to mention like the main, spoiler for the first book, the main antagonist is him from the future, and he has powers then, so it's like a very, very foreshadowed thing that this guy is gonna, that this kid's like, is going to have powers. I love the Jack Knight trilogy. It's very good. Yeah, it's like my least favorite. It's my least favorite trope. Just character in a world with superpowers. It does not have superpowers. A world with magic. Can't use magic. It's my least favorite trope. It took me a while to realize why. I had to really dissect why I didn't like that, because my friends were like, what do you mean you don't like My Hero Academia? I hate Deku. He's the fucking worst. I'm standing by this. I'm not changing my opinion. I hate Deku. I think he's the worst. Like, every now and then, like, I've watched episodes from season 6 where they don't focus on him that much, and I'm like, wow, this is, like, actually a really fun show. What do you mean the protagonist is still the worst? They didn't fix anything. I hate him, and I understand I'm in the minority here, but I'm also not gonna lie. I hate that bitch. I want that bitch obliterated. Also, all of my favorite characters are the bad guys. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to watch all of my sweet, precious babies who are misfits and outcasts in society that may have killed people, but I can ignore that. I'm gonna have to watch them all lose. And they actually win more than they fear. I'm like, yeah, but they're eventually gonna lose, and they're gonna get killed. And I don't wanna watch that. Those are my babies. Those are my precious little babies. No! I've watched like 4 episodes of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, which I think is the closest I've ever gotten into being into Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't even remember what it was in the 4th episode that I was like, I'm done here. I'm done. I got like 4 episodes in and gave up. I started with the anime. I was like, I'm done here. Actually, I think I'll be done here. I have a friend who is into Yu-Gi-Oh. They have yet to actually teach me how it works because I didn't care and they never asked. And now I live in a different state, so I know a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh. I know that card draw basically makes you king. If you're able to draw a card, you just win the game and you own your opponent. I know that much. I have so many murders. Murder just keeps getting reprinted. I don't even remember what it was in episode 4 that I was like, I'm done here actually. I think I'm done. I don't even remember. I do know Exodia. I don't remember what it was in episode 4 that I was like, I'm done here. Like all I remember is there was a card match between like a pretty lady and one of the guys. I don't remember. I think my brain is trying to protect me. So my brain is like, no, we shan't go back. We shan't go back there. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it was my Valentine and Joey Wheeler. I still don't, it was something about that scene, because the only one I remember, I can't remember anything from it, but it was something about that episode that I was like, I'm done here. I tried twice, and I got stuck on the same episode, and I was like, you know what, I was right the first time. I don't remember, I legitimately don't. I don't remember. Like, at least when it's like, why didn't I finish watching Parasite the Maxim? I can point to a very specific point where I just started having an existential crisis and stopped watching basically both times. But, no, I have no idea why I stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! I just remember I had like a visceral reaction. It was like, I'm done here, actually. I think I'm gonna go now. Maybe I'll try watching it again. I'll just rewatch that episode and see what happens. Decisions I wanna meet, what's his name? Maximilian Pegasus. I fucking love that guy. My friend showed me a compilation at one point. I was like, that man, I need him in my life, honestly. I need Maximilian Pegasus in my life. But can't get past episode 4. Woohoo! I probably did miss a statue attacking the moon. Like, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Just needs to be one of those shows, like The Boys, where I just hear someone tell me about it, and I'm like, that's insane. What? I'm never gonna watch it. But yeah, what? If I cared just enough about The Boys to be like, hey, friend who actively likes and watches The Boys, can you tell me what's happening with, like, the 3 characters I care about? And by 3 characters, I mean, like, just Homelander in the Deep and Soldier Boy. I think his name was Soldier Boy. Whoever it was that Jensen Ackles played. Those are the only characters I care about. I didn't even watch a season. I watched the first season. I was like, I'm done here. I feel nostalgic for Supernatural. What do you mean the guy that worked on Supernatural is pretty... What do you mean this is one of Eric Kripke's mistakes? For reference, I watched 14 out of 15 seasons of Supernatural. The only reason I didn't watch season 15 is because I legitimately forgot that the show existed and that was a thing I could do. Instead of, and repeat it with me, rewatching Drew Gooden videos, I'm not even going to hide it this time. It's 100%, if I'm rewatching YouTube videos, there's a 90% chance I'm just rewatching Drew Gooden videos. I'm trying to remember another Drew Gooden video I actually remember. Maximilian Pegasus dies? What? I am upset. He better come back. He better, like, get revived. Supernatural did some brain rot on me where I'm like, characters get brought back to life. If the show is goofy enough, you should be allowed to bring characters back to life. I still think it's insane. I need to mention, I play this mobile game called Love Nikki Dress Up Game. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's goofy. You just dress up in cute little outfits. It's 100% exists to get you to buy digital currency. I don't, but it 100% that's why the game exists. There is a story. There is a story baked into this game, into all the levels. The story is absolutely insane. There's a major character death. I'm not going to spoil who. Though I doubt anyone's going to play Love Nikki Dress Up Queen in this chat. But, they killed off the major character. And when I tell you, I was fucking shocked. This is like a happy, goofy, like, dress-up game. Where they're like, they mentioned the 9-Day War years and years ago, but it's just kind of like, at that point, it's just kind of presented as like a thing that happened, but now everything is peaceful. War's on, oh no, war's on the horizon again. And then she gets fucking shot? She gets fucking shot! And there's like an entire like couple chapters where the main characters are like, holy shit! She's fucking dead! We have to avenge her! And like, they like haunts the narrative for like the next couple of like level bundles. And it's insane! I was just sitting there just like, they fucking killed her. They fucking killed her. And like the plot, like to a certain extent, like they don't really bring her up anymore that much because the plot has moved on. I feel like I occasionally bring her up, but it's less, obvious, for obvious reasons. Like I 100% get why. But they haven't revived her. This is the happy-go-lucky dress-up game. Major character death! Fucking shot with like blood and everything, and I was just like floored that they had the fucking balls to do that. Like I'm like impressed. Nothing but respect. Like she's still dead. She's still dead. Like I progressed on to like the second volume because it's like a visual novel. I progressed on like far. She's not coming back. She's just never coming back, and it's absolutely fucking insane. I'm like, I'm just sitting here. Every now and then I think about it, and I'm just like, the happy-go-lucky dress-up game. You know what? Just so that you know, like, I'm gonna open it up so you all can see like the general vibe of the. Yeah, just gonna boot it up. Like this is what we're dealing with. Like this is every time I boot up the game. Like, it's loading. Yeah, the happy-go-lucky cutesy dress-up game. Major character death on this pastel game. I'm floored. Nothing but respect that they have the balls to not bring her back. The ball. I mean, yeah, the band episode Pokemon where they bring out the gun. That's great. It's not even the only episode where they have guns in season 1. Indigo League was wild. Indigo League was like, we're not taking any prisoners. How about that? What about that? What if we just took 0 prisoners and we all just let them? I mean, it was the 90s. I wasn't alive yet, but I'm gonna look it up. It does sound like a game I would like. Oh my gosh. It's a little baby, just for the chat to see. For chat to see. It's a little baby. Oh my gosh. More. I love it. I love it. You're right. You're right. They're so soft and fluffy looking. Just, I'm showing everyone because they're just so cute. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Very, very important. Yes. Where was I? I think the art's pretty. Yeah, funny enough, I like the border for this one, but the art for the other regular version, I like it more. I don't know, I just think Aurelia looks cooler. I love, you know what, the cat archetype being meta is what we all deserve in life, frankly. The amount that I do not pay attention to Magic the Gathering meta outside of, does this work? Does this not work? It works? Amazing. That's all I'm gonna do now. It doesn't work? Well, I think it's funny. You know what's not meta? The Mono Black Butch Deloria deck. You know what deck's my favorite one to play right now? The Mono Black Butch Deloria deck. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna Death Star my funky little T-Bird reject, and he's gonna beat you to death with a pistol. He's just gonna hit you with it. He doesn't even shoot you. He's just gonna hit you with it. He sucks. I love him. I love him so much. He's the worst. I love her. You can't see her because she's not in the room, but I have a cat. Her name is Des. She's a little genetic anomaly, and I love her so much. Furries, like the fursuit people? Yeah, they're chill. I'm not one myself. I love a good anthropomorphized character. I love a good anthropomorphized character. I'm not personally a furry, but I know quite a few furries. Like, a few of my friends online are furries. I'm like, y'all are chill. Y'all are chill. Yeah. I'm saying, Kami's flare. Just gonna show that off because I said the name out loud. I know y'all will be like, oh, what does that look like? At least I Bird cost. I love bird. I love it. I don't know how to react to any of this. I'm just like, yeah, it sounds cool. Theory would be before hero was alphabetically. You see, every time I see this guy, y'all don't know this guy. This is Kellen. This is Kellen. He's one of the new characters in like the Magic the Gathering lore, because there is lore. His dad is Oko, who's like the hot Fae guy that got banned in every format. Not every Oko. It was Oko Thief of Crowns. Got banned like every format. It's like a $20 card. I have one. I mean, the flavor text is there. Like, this is the flavor text. The stuff that's in italics. Not all cards have flavor text, because some of them just have so much text on them that there's just no room for flavor text. But quite a few of them, like most of them, have flavor text. Like this one, flavor text. This one, flavor text right there. Flavor text right there. I'm actually struggling to find, the flavor, like a card that doesn't have flavor text on it for some reason. Flavor text. Oh, here we go. This one doesn't have flavor text on it. All that text you see there is important for some reason or another. This one has flavor text. I'm showing this one off because it's a reference to that one movie. I don't know what the name of the movie is, but I know J.K. Simmons is in it, I think. Maybe. No, he's not. He's not. I lied. I'm a liar. Yeah, no, you don't need to. Actually, what's great is that, I'm gonna go back to this one. The Shatter the Source. It says convoke, and then there's parentheses, and the parentheses is the reminder text that explains what convoke is. So it's not just convoke, it's convoke, and then your creatures can help cast the spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 or more mana of that creature's color. But you didn't have to explain, but you wouldn't have to say that to the other players. You could just be like, this spell has convoke, and they'd be like, oh yes, convoke. Or if they're also like you and didn't memorize every single effect, they'd be like, what does convoke mean? And you could be like, oh, well, you see, your creature. Yes. Yeah. Magic cards are pretty straightforward. They're like, we need to keep this concise. The best thing is, every single effect, it's just kicker. It's all kicker. Or horsemanship. It's all just kicker, basically kicker. It's a reference to a sketch someone did where they're like, oh yeah, it's all kicker. It's all kicker. I mean, this isn't kicker. Yeah, no, it's kicker with extra steps. What do you mean it's all just kicker? It's all just kicker. What about horsemanship? No, horsemanship is different. Actually, I don't remember what horsemanship is. But you don't really see it that often. Yes. It's all just kicker. And that's all of the red instance. I didn't realize it was a meme that Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists don't know how to read, but I mean, in fairness, Magic has reading the card explains the card. So, and also, it's all just kicker. It's all just kicker. What's fun is, like, if you look at the actual meta of Magic, because, like, Magic has, like, an actual meta where you and your opponents are planeswalkers, and you're actually casting spells. Your library is your spell book, which then leads to, well, what's a mill deck? What's a mill deck? If your library is just all of your knowledge that you as a wizard, as a mage have, what's a mill deck? To which then I respond, oh, it's a bimboification deck. Well, then what's a self-mill deck? A self-bimboification. Jace Bellerin had bimbo. I mean, in fairness, there's so many. I believe that brick is Yu-Gi-Oh terminology because you have crew, exploit, convoke, mount and crew are different. They're similar. They're basically the same thing. They're different. Back up, training. So much fucking minutia. It's like actually insane. I didn't know. Brick is a hand you can't do anything with. I'm stealing that. I'm going to bring that to the Magic circles, because that's good. That's good terminology. I'm here for that, actually. Oh, hey, look! It's kicker! It's kicker! Oh, cleave! There's another one, cleave cost. It's basically just kicker. Oh, yes, all the monsters. I love creatures. Creatures are fun. Choose your weapon. Let's see. Confront the unknown. Yes. I cast the Fog of War with the wonderful flavor text up. So thick was the fog on Argoth's shores that the brothers forces passed within shouting distance of each other without realizing it. This is from the Brothers War set. I actually have both of the backpack dice. One for Urza, one for Mishra. I don't have Urza or Mishra, but I have the dice. No. No, I'm gonna read this out. There's no way this is real. You have to be kidding me. You have to be. You're pranking. I guarantee it. Just normal effect, pendulum, fusion, pendulum, XYZ pendulum, synchro, pendulum, then XYZ synchro, and fusion, separate link rituals, here, ritual card. I feel like I'm in that one video where the guy is explaining car parts that don't exist. You know the one? It's like, he's just saying gibberish, but he's saying it professionally, so it sounds like they're actual mechanical parts, but no, they're all made, it's all made up. This is an instant. It's an instant, I know because it says instant. Creature, Phyrexian warrior. I say that because it says creature, Phyrexian warrior. This is a snake druid. I know that because it's a snake druid. I was really quiet there. Hopefully y'all can hear me over my rain sounds. Or you like spells that break down into normal spells, quick play spells, field spells, continuous spells. Instant, sorcery, enchantment, artifact. I feel bad for Yu-Gi-Oh players. I thought the minutia of Magic was a lot. Now I'm just like, there's so much I don't know. There's so much I could know. You know what? You know what? This rings true. Mistakes were made. It's a real card. It's a real card. It's an uncard, but we don't need to talk about that. Traps. Oh, traps. Traps that go into normal continuous counter trap monsters. What's happening anymore? Less fitting. Tarot dice lost. And then Thomas Tinkering. Actually, I'm gonna put that in the pod for deck just for the concept of it. 12 plus different formats. Yo, I'm glad y'all are having fun with Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if I'd survive. That's what I'm gonna say it. Oh, but I'm like, hey, I'm glad y'all are having fun. That's the part that matters. Trash the town. Same energy as me texting my brother, have fun playing Ark, and he's like, I have 600 hours in this game and I have hated every second of it. Time to log 30 more. No, but you ever find you play hate yourself? Well, you play Magic just to drain your wallet and bitterness. Like, this was all money I could have spent on better things. I'm lying to myself. The better thing would have been like another Hatsune Miku figurine. Yeah, I'm bringing her back, baby. She's been sitting on my desk this whole time. Hatsune Miku figurine. She sits next to my desk. I'm ignoring that you have 2,000 hours in Ark. I'm scared. Hatsune Miku sits next to my desk. She's the sense method of monitoring. Magic cards do not keep their value. That's why we call it the stock market. I've spent so much money on this box, like everything in this box. I think I get maybe $20 for it all. I did not spend $20 to get this many cards. Anyways, that's all the instants. You all want to see what all of that looks like. And I'm going to hope that this will fit back in the box. Yes, that's all the instants. Yeah, no, yeah, that's like actually an insane amount. I don't know the conversion to dollars, but frankly, I don't need to. That's an insane price drop. 470 pounds, I think that's pounds, down to 20. You know, it doesn't matter what currency it is. That's an insane jump in numbers. It's back on my head. Put the cards away. Put the cards away. Okay, it's about 1 to 1. Yeah. Still insane. Absolutely nuts. Actually insane. That's an insane price drop. You don't see that insane of a price drop with Magic, thankfully. You still get price fluctuation. Like the new Emrakul and Emrakul the World Anew at one point was like $60, but now you can just get it for like 16. Great for me, because I want one. I want Emrakul. All the instants fit. Anyways, the stack is scaring me, and I want to draw. I want to doodle, and I want to watch more YouTube. I want to rewatch Drew. Probably not gonna go and rewatch Drew Gooder videos, but I probably will. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Gonna do my little outro stuffs. Magic is fun. I used to play a lot of Pokemon. I still have so much. But I didn't have friends to play with, so I just collected all the cards. And now at this point, I'm forever. But like, yes. Follow me on Instagram. It's one of the links. Not telling you which one. You have to guess. I'll be streaming again on Thursday unless I forget, and I will probably stream some other random day this week. No guarantees though. But I'm gonna shoot for Thursday. I always do, because that's my schedule. So I will see everyone around. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm turning off the rain. The rain is gone. The rain is gone. Yes. I'll see y'all around. Don't forget to follow me if you, because hopefully Twitch sends out notifications whenever I go live. In theory, they do. I don't know if they do. In theory, they should. So yeah, I'll see y'all on Thursday, same time. Au revoir. And simulation.